Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully I have better luck this time. I tried this earlier, but my allergies wouldn't let me. And what I was trying to do this morning, I had something come to mind. Um, Sometimes social media is just so cruel. I see it quite often. Now, I don't comment much on social media unless it's something positive. Then I might put an input in. But other than that, I rarely even comment at all. I just read and see what's going on. But what I'm getting around about is, a lot of people out there, they done well in life, and I'm glad for them. I'm happy for them. But what I don't approve of is, yeah, you done well. That's fantastic. But why are you downplaying someone that doesn't have, that didn't get those opportunities, or events in their life didn't allow? Sometimes people don't have control of what happens. I know this all too well. So, I've had jobs close without warning, no warning. They just up and close, or a takeover by a different company that has different policies that just I couldn't work under. And then also there's been a few medical incidents that just destroyed everything I worked for. So I know all too well. I've been at the bottom of the barrel. I've been at the top of the ladder. But when you fall, it's a long fall. And it hurts. I was fortunate that I maintained my sanity during all these events. Again, sometimes life is not fair. Maybe there's a purpose for it. Now, I'm not going to sit back and see someone's failures and cut them deeper. I want to put a positive attitude in there. I want to say something, hopefully to uplift them. To give them a different view. See some way that they can do better. That's the way I've always been in life. I try to reach out, and when someone is falling down, reach my hand out and pick them up and show them another door, maybe do better in life. And I continue that to this day. Even though I'm not the big successful person, as much as, I would like to have the extra to do a few other things in life. But I do as I can when I can. I don't look at it as a negative. So, since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to change quite a few lives. And it makes me feel good inside. Giving people a way to have a better life. I sit here some mornings and just smile at the people that have went to college and got jobs and actually a career, or things I've taught someone that they're applying to on a daily basis, and been able to feed their own families and educate their kids. You know, I sit back and smile about that. It makes me feel really, really good. Me personally, I'm not a big success. Never have been really. Thought I was at one time. But that one time. But events in life sometimes does not give people those goals. You know, not everybody gets a career job or a successful company to allow them to retire with no stress. It's all what you make of it. Yeah, I retired, and I had to find a way to get away from the stress of being financially unstable. And as you were, I'm here. Took a small income and turned it into a stress-free life. Can everybody do that? No. Because not everybody likes to live the same lifestyle. Can a few do that? It's possible. Once you accept your limits, you can take those limits and adjust. But you got to understand your limits. Now, I got lucky. Fortunately, I ended up with a partner that works alongside me, not against me. Now that's one advantage I do have that some never gets. Not everybody in life can have that partner. And sometimes that is their fault. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes they end up with a partner that just works against them. I know. I did that. And that was difficult times. Very difficult. But not now. Get back to where I was at. I like the words of my grandmother. She always told me, if you can't say something good about a person, don't say anything at all. You know, in life, that's pretty good advice. Well, I've kept silent against a lot of things I disagreed with. And it was for the best. No. But when I see other people cutting people down just because they're down, that really disturbs me, you know. I like bringing people back up to a level that they can support themselves. You know, we got Christmas coming up, and we will be doing our annual thing, and I'm hoping to do a better video this year than I did last year. I'll get Grace to help me with this because I'm not as mobile as I used to be. But I'll do my best. I stay busy and stay as mobile as possible. But I'm looking forward to this year's Christmas for a number of reasons. Now, we had some events happening, which you all well aware of. And this Christmas event coming up will be a big thing for them, because a lot of them had some severe loss. So if I can have one day with a few hours and see all those smiles, especially the kids, it'd be something that's well worth the investment. Well worth it. Yeah. There's nothing like seeing kids forget about just how down the family is. That moment, that gleam in their eyes. And of course, the adults the same way. They get a moment in life where they get that gleam in their eyes and they can smile and forget about, men's hard life. Then we can get back to our regular routine. Upcoming New Year. And my New Year, I've got a few things planned. And as you're well aware of, sometimes plans don't come together. I'm going to do the best I can to make some changes for the better. Because I've experienced here during these bad weather times the changes that I desperately need. And I'm going to do everything I can to improve upon that for the next disaster. Because it will happen, Jared. That's just one of those things. But anyway, folks, if you listen to me this far, there's something you need to do every chance you get. That's to smile, and you never know, you might get one back. So everybody take care.